Here we are with the case haul for the S23 Ultra from the guys at Ringke, so let's check these out. What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So here we are with the case haul, so let's check these out. I have 4 different cases here, so we will go through them bit by bit and we will get a look at them. First up is the Fusion. This is a clear case and it's pretty decent. It is what it says in the tin. It's a clear case. It's relatively rigid. It's got these TPU bumpers which have a bit of flex to them. I would imagine if you drop it, you're going to get a bit of drop protection there. It's a clear case, guys. What more need to be said? Weigh this first. 32 grams. So not the heaviest. Just pop in the S23 Ultra. And yeah, it's a grippy case. We'll just do the buttons. Yeah, good clicky buttons. Pretty much it. If you want to showcase the color of your phone, clear case is the way to go, guys. This is the Phantom Black, so it looks pretty sweet, pretty sleek. It is a clear case. It's a bit of a fingerprint magnet, is what it is. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. And if we look at the screen lip, we have a raised lip here at the top and the bottom. Pretty straightforward. The bumpers, I will say, due to the more flattened edges on the S23 Ultra this year, the cases do come up a little bit more, and you can actually feel that does come up a little bit further than some of the others at the side there. Doesn't come all the way up, unfortunately, but maybe next year if they ditch that curve. So yeah, it will keep the screen up off the flat surface, so if you set it down flat, it's not going to touch your cameras. Yeah, the cameras don't protrude out, so it's not that far elevated up, and it is a really tight fit, so if you do want to use maybe some lens protectors, I don't think they're going to fit on this, so that's maybe worth bearing in mind. But again, you set it down flat, those lenses aren't going to touch, so you're going to be covered. In the bottom then, we have our USB port, our speaker hole, and our gap for the S Pen, and there's no obstructions there with the S Pen taking it out either, so that's great as well. So yeah, that is the Fusion. Also worth noting as well, on all of these clear cases, there is a protective film on the outside and the inside. Make sure you take it off. Next up is an alternate version of the Fusion. It's a frosted effect, still a clear case, and it's quite nice, I must say. And we do have some raised corners here, which provide a little bit more shock protection, I suppose. So let's just weigh it. 34 grams, 2 grams heavier. And yeah, it's a good fit. It's a slightly more rugged version of the Fusion. Great clicky buttons. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, we do have those raised corners, and it does feel a little bit more rugged. We also have lanyard holes here, which I don't understand. Who uses lanyards on phones? I've never ever seen anybody with a phone hanging from a lanyard. I've never seen it. That is the matte frosted version of the Fusion. It is a little bit less of a fingerprint magnet, but again, down the sides, you're going to get a lot of fingerprints on this thing. So, is what it is. Case lip, we do have the raised edges at the top and the bottom, but it is slightly more raised at the corners where these corner parts are. So, you do have a little bit more protection there. Side bumpers, again, they come up flush with the display. So, you're setting it down, it's not touching, which is great. Camera bump, then you do have a little bit more protection on this version. The lenses just have a little bit more of a bump up over them, so you have a little bit extra protection there. And those corners are impact corners, so if you do drop it, it's gonna protect it. So, and that is the frosted version of the Fusion case. So next up then is this. This is the Fusion X. So this is a more rugged version again of the Fusion case, with this black bumper. Now we do have a textured grip here, which will help you to get a better grip on that. We've got your lanyard holes here as well, pointless. And we have real pronounced buttons there as well. And we'll weigh it, 36 grams. So that's another 2 grams. We're going up in twos here. And then we do have the corner protection as well, because typically, you know yourself, you drop your phone, it typically falls on a corner, allegedly. Yeah, buttons are good. And yeah, I do like the feel of that textured grip. You do notice that you do have more grip over the phone. I do like that. That's actually a very nice case. Yeah. So the back is clear. So yeah, it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet. So you're gonna have to make friends with the microfiber cloth if you haven't already. And in the bottom then we have our charging port, which is well covered, speaker hole, and we have our gap for our S Pen, which is not obstructed in any way. Screen lip, good raised lip at the bottom and top of the display. It's not touching anything, and again, sides are flush, so you're not going to get touching anything. Camera bump, like similar to the last version of this case, the lenses do not protrude, and this little bumper is a little bit more raised, so you'll not get anything touching those camera lenses, which is fantastic. Great case. That's the Fusion X. And last up is this. This is the Onyx in green. So this is just a TPU case. Very flexible. You can nearly fold that in half. Yeah. Bing. So yeah, it wouldn't be as rigid as the other cases. It's very flexible. We do have a similar textured side grip here with the Ringke branding on the sides, lanyard loop as well, pointless. And yeah, and it is what it is. It's just a flexible TPU case. And we'll just weigh the Onyx. 42 grams. In my honest opinion, it would be the least protective case out of the lot, but it's slim, it's minimalistic. The back has a nice texture as well, and it's not a bad color. So yeah, it's grippy to hold our buttons. Great. All the buttons in these cases have been really good. And then in the bottom, charging hole, speaker hole, and the S Pen. And again, S Pen is not obstructed, so you don't have a deep cutout there where some people have been struggling to get pens out in certain cases. No issue here with any of these cases. And screen lip, it is raised. It's not as raised as the other Fusion cases, but this is more of a slimmer, minimalistic version, but it will still protect the display from touching the surface. On the sides here, it is up flush as well, so pretty standard stuff, doesn't touch. And then camera bumps, single cutouts for the lenses, and the lenses don't come out through that. So as you can see there, if you set that down flat, it's not going to touch anything. So yeah, that's the Onyx case. Now I do believe this does come in other colours, but this is the green version as well. So yeah, that about wraps up this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. If you are interested in seeing some more case videos for the S23 Ultra, I will leave you a link to the playlist down below where I have covered a lot of cases so far for the S23 Ultra. There you go. If these ones aren't your bag, there's definitely some more in that playlist, so go check them out. So yeah, until the next one, guys, I'll catch you later.